Hi there. In this lesson, you will learn how to read and reply to workplace emails with requests. At work, you may get emails about your schedule, shift changes, or requests from your manager or coworker. In this lesson, first, you will learn how to find and understand the important information in these emails. Then, you will learn how to write clear, polite, and professional replies. These are important workplace communication skills that can help you feel more confident at work.
Part 1. Reading workplace emails with requests.
When you read a workplace email, ask yourself, why are they writing? What is the important information? And what do I need to do? Let's look at the first email. First, look at the reason for the email. Maria is writing to tell Alex about a schedule change for Friday. Now look for the key details. The shift is changing because it will be busy in the afternoon. Alex's new shift is 1 to 9 p.m. This part shows polite workplace language. Maria understands that this change may be difficult. She also gives Alex a chance to respond. That makes the email sound respectful and professional. She closes the email politely by saying, "Thank you for your flexibility." Alex now needs to reply and say if the new shift works. Now let's look at another email. Let's start with the subject line. The subject line tells us what the email is about. This one is about help needed on Saturday. David explains the situation first. He says that one team member is away, so they are short-staffed. Then he makes a polite request. He asks Sam if he can work on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then he says, "I know this is your day off, so I understand if you are not available." This sentence sounds polite and understanding. It shows that David would understand if Sam needed to refuse the request because it's Sam's day off. This sentence here tells Sam what he needs to do. He needs to reply as soon as possible. David also closes the email politely by saying, "Thank you." In workplace emails, try to find the reason for the email, the important details, and what you need to do. These questions will help you understand workplace emails more easily and respond the right way. Now that you can read workplace emails, let's learn how to reply to these emails clearly and politely.
Part 2. Replying to workplace emails with requests.
A short workplace email reply often includes 5 parts: a greeting, a thank you, your response, a reason, and a closing. Here is a simple reply. "Hi Maria. Thank you for letting me know about the change. That works for me, and I can work from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday. Thanks. Alex." This is Alex's reply to Maria's email about the schedule change. His message is clear, polite, and professional. It begins with a greeting. "Hi Maria." Then he thanks her. "Thank you for letting me know." Next, he gives a clear response. "That works for me." He closes the email politely by saying thanks, and finally, he adds his name. When you reply to a workplace request, sometimes the answer is yes. In that case, you can accept the request clearly and politely. You might write phrases like, "Yes, that works for me." "Yes, I'm available at that time." "Yes, I can work that shift." Sometimes you're busy or not available at that time, but you can help later. In that situation, you can delay your response. You might say, "I have to help a client first, but I can help at 3:30 p.m. I can't do that right now, but I can help after the meeting." Sometimes you need to say no to a request. When that happens, it's important to stay polite and professional. You might write phrases like, "Unfortunately, I'm not available that day. I'm sorry I can't work that shift." It's always helpful to give a reason. A reason makes your reply clearer and more polite. You can often use need to or have to. For example, "I already have plans and need to keep them." "I have to help a customer first." "I need to finish another task right now." "I have to go to a doctor's appointment." Here's an example of a strong workplace reply. Miriam starts with a greeting, "Hi, Angela." Then she acknowledges the email by saying, "Thanks for your email." Next, she explains the situation. "I have to help a client first, so I can't come at 2:30 p.m. This is a delay response with a reason. Then she offers another time. "I can help a little later around 3:30 p.m. She also checks if the new time works by saying, "Please let me know if that works for you." This is a very useful phrase. It shows flexibility and invites a response. Finally, she closes the email politely with "Best" and her name. This reply is clear, polite, and professional. In this lesson, you learned how to read workplace emails with requests and find the important information. You also learned how to reply clearly, politely, and professionally. When you read a workplace email, remember to look for the reason for the email, the key details, and what you need to do. When you reply, use a clear response and give a reason when needed. These skills can help you communicate with confidence at work. Thanks for joining this lesson. See you next time.